Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. This wasn't the video I was planning on putting up today, but this video is in response to Throbbnation's video. He put up a video today on why the Tacoma is superior to the Tundra. Let that sink in a minute. To the Tundra. This big, massive Tundra. All right, so first of all, this is just all in good fun. Me and Throbbnation are great friends. If you don't follow Throbbnation, please go check out his channel and give him a hard time on his latest video on why the Tacoma is superior to the Tundra. We're fixing to fake news and debunk all that. So I made some notes. I watched his video twice, made some notes. At first he says the magnificent Toyota Tundra. Or Tacoma, sorry, magnificent Toyota Tacoma. And we're gonna fake news that right now. So the first thing he says is the stance. Now this will be a picture of his truck, and right after that will be a picture of my Tundra. And you can decide which one has the better stance. Please leave that in the comment section. And he says it's smaller and it fits everywhere. Well, you know, he's probably true. It probably does fit in a real small, compact size, smart car parking spots because that truck is so small. But when you drive a big manly truck like this Tundra, you can make that truck fit. You just park it where you need it to. And also those small trucks, the bigger trucks can kind of push you around on the road. Not these. These are some of the biggest, heaviest trucks on the road right now next to diesels. Diesels are heavier, but you don't push the Tundra around. It holds its stance and it holds its where it wants to be, and it keeps its lane when it wants to keep its lane. And he says the modability, that's next. Mods are cheaper. He said there are more mods and they're cheaper. Then again, you can go back and look at the video. I have tons and tons of mods done to this Tacoma, just tons of mods. And, he's got a lot of mods in his truck too. We both have a lot of mods, but, I have a ton of mods and he says they're cheaper. And here's where I'm going to, debunk that. So we both have 3.2 ready lifts. I have a 3.2 ready lift on mine. He has a 3.2 ready lift on his. He has a 295 55/20 tire on his, which equivalates to a 32.8 by 11.6 by 20 with his 3.2 ready lift. I have a 3.2 ready lift and I'm running a 35 by 12 50/20. So that's like almost 2.5 inches bigger tire, and his tire rubs. He's fixing to have to buy $1,000+ of an upper control arm to keep his from rubbing. That don't sound like that's a cheaper mod to me. Now remember, this is all in good fun. Don't get mad, Throbbnation. I'm just giving you a hard time because you said it was a better truck, and I could not let that go untouched. So this is just all in good fun. Don't get mad. Next is fuel economy. He said he was getting 19 to 20 miles a gallon, and I get like 14.5 in my truck. And that's true, but there's a difference. He gets 19 to 20 miles per gallon in a 2-wheel drive. If you make that Tacoma 4-wheel drive and you add the gearboxes and differentials and stuff that go into the 4-wheel drive, that engine, that little V6 engine now has to pull, that gas mileage dramatically drops. I'm going to bet it drops down to about 16.5 to 17 miles a gallon. So if you have a 2-wheel drive Tacoma and you're comparing it to a 4-wheel drive Tundra, yes, that gas mileage is going to be way different. But if you have a 4-wheel drive to a 4-wheel drive, it's going to be negligible. It's going to be within about 2.5 miles a gallon. And for how much bigger a truck you get, that's, in my opinion, very negligible. So the interior, he talks about the reachability. Now I have to give him that. The smaller trucks, you can reach the doors. You can reach this. You can reach all that. And that is very true. I have to give him that. I cannot reach my glove box. But in this big old console right here in the Tundra, you can store a ton of stuff. Now I have a safe in mine, which takes up some of the room. But if I didn't have that safe, I could store like 8 laptops in there, 6 laptops. I forget what it is. I mean, it's crazy how many laptops you can fit in there. I mean, it's just amazing how big these are. And you can reach that right here, and you have all the room in the world that you need in this right here. The glove box is so small, I don't even really put much in it, but this center console was just amazing. But he is right. If you need to reach the other door or something like that, I give him that. The smaller truck has better reachability. I concede that. But I like the room. He talks about the appearance, about it being the best looking truck. Now, I agree, Tacomas are great looking trucks, but better looking than the Tundra? I don't know. When you start putting on the fender flares like I did and the big 20-inch 35s with 35-inch tires and the Heritage grill and everything, I think the Tundra is a pretty sharp looking truck. I think it's pretty sharp. You can really modernize it with some of the mods that I've done to mine. The composite bed. He talks about how the Tacoma has a composite bed. What is that, a Tonka toy? Why do you want a plastic bed? Come on, a plastic bed? They put a plastic bed in a truck. What if you want to haul something like cinder blocks or something manly? What if you bought that truck for a job site and you have to haul tools in it? How long is that composite bed going to last if you drop a cinder block in it? Is it going to knock a hole in it? If it gets cold, does it get brittle? Who knows? You know, I'm sure it's durable. Toyota made it. Toyota makes good vehicles. I'm sure that's a durable truck, a durable bed. But I want a manly steel bed. Just like when Ford went to aluminum. You've seen the commercials when they drop the toolbox in it and knocks a hole in the bed. Who wants an aluminum bed? Who wants a plastic bed? I had plastic beds in the toys I had when I was about 5 years old, and I tore them up too. So I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know about that plastic bed stuff. Next, he talks about storage. Now, we're going to move to the back for this. So next, he talks about storage. Now, I will give it to the Tacoma on this. They have tons of storage in the back seat and under the seat and all that. And that's really cool. I really have to say that's really cool. I wish my Tundra had some storage underneath the seat, and I may actually buy that storage container that goes back there and cut out the carpet and put it in, which is a hassle. But what I'm saying is you can actually do that if you want to. Yes, it will cost you more money. Well, in fact, the truck will cost you more money. Tundras are just more expensive than Tacomas. That's just the way it is. They're bigger. They got the big V8 and all that stuff. They're just a bigger truck, and they will cost you more money in the long run just to purchase it. But I do agree with him. You know, they did put that storage back here, and that's pretty awesome. But I have a theory on why they did that. Let me show you something. My front seat is pushed all the way back because the truck's off. When you automatically shut my truck off of Platinum, the seat automatically comes back with the electronic, seats. So when I turn my legs around here, look how much room I have. And I wasn't even pushed all the way back in the seat. Now look, I was kind of slumped. Look at all that room right there I have. I mean, I can actually stretch my legs out before my feet even go up underneath the seat. So my theory on all that storage is that Tacoma has is because they had to put something back here because you can't haul passengers. So they made it worth something. So they stuck some storage back here. So since you can't fit people, grown adults, in the back of your Tacoma, they gave you storage instead. I wouldn't swap out being able to haul 3 full-size grown men, 6+ tall men, or women, or whoever it may be, in the back of my truck for a little bit of storage. I got a cover on my bed. I'll put the storage back there. Last but not least, the V6. Now, he does say in his video that he likes the V8 better. And who wouldn't? I mean, think about this. Yeah, you're not getting as good a gas mileage, but then again, he's driving a 2-wheel drive Tacoma. Think about what I can haul and pull and tow and all that stuff with my truck. If I buy, a Polaris Razor and a 4-wheeler and stuff like that, I can put it all on a trailer and haul it off, and it really doesn't strain the truck that bad. You put that on a V6, you're going to know that's back there. Or if I want to haul a bunch of supplies, or, I'm not going to haul gravel and stuff in the bed of my truck, obviously, because this is my channel truck, and I try to keep it as nice as I can. But if I needed to or wanted to, I could put a bunch of gravel in the back, and, it would tow it and haul it just fine. No issues at all. Nothing there. That little V6, it would grunt. It would grunt, and it would strain it, and it'd pull it down. So, that being said, The V8 beast. You've got that noise from a V8. You've got that rumble of a V8. Now, Throbbnation's Tacoma sounds pretty good with that MRB exhaust. It does. It's got a pretty deep tone to it, but it's still not a V8 tone. Oh, that V8 growl. You can't beat a V8 growl when you put a good exhaust on it like this Borla exhaust I've got. Nice deep rumble. It's nice. So again, you know, is the Tacoma superior in any of those areas? I don't know. And I posted on his video that you know, I would have a video coming up today about all the things he talked about and, you know, debunking them. And this is that video. Again, why is the Tundra far superior than the Tacoma? Just the room you have in it. You can fit all the people. The ride quality. Just the ride quality in itself. You've got a bigger truck. It's heavier. It's going to absorb those bumps better than the smaller, lighter weight truck. You're going to feel every bump in the road. I've owned some Tacomas. My cousin has a new Tacoma right now, just like Throbbnation's, except it's silver. And, you know, you can feel every little bump in the road because those trucks are so light, they don't absorb that. And this truck on long trips is so comfortable. You have the nice Lexus grade leather right here that just is so supple and just so good a padding in it. And in the Tacoma, you have to put washers under the seat to get it to the right angle. Ugh, that must be horrible. I didn't have to do that. I just pulled a little knob on the side and it lifted and moved where I want it. And then I set my memory seats right there. And if anybody ever moves them, I just change them back. So that being said, that's why the Tundra is far superior to the Tacoma. All right. Now this was just a funny video. It was all in good fun, everything like that. Nobody got mad. He knew I was going to do it. If you don't follow Throbbnation, please go do so right now. Check out his channel. He's got a little bitty Tonka toy Tacoma on there. I call it an El Camino since it's a two-wheel drive. You all can call it an El Camino too. So, and you comment on his channel, say, nice El Camino, Rob. You lifted that two-wheel drive pretty nicely. But anyway, if you'd like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. We'll see y'all next time.